Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Imperfect Harmony. Today I will be pulling you cards from my Oracle deck. Now, I have three sets of decks. I have Quartz, Labradorite, and Amethyst, but not in that order. I have Quartz, Amethyst, and Labradorite. Now, this is where I ask you to take a moment to meditate and still yourself and ground yourself and decide which deck that you would like. Now, I will show you them again so that you can get the proper connection that you feel like you need. So, now I will begin with the first deck, or the first group, I guess. The first card I see is Unification. This card signifies that you have been out of balance emotionally and spiritually. Now is the time to remember that there's two sides to everything in life, the masculine and the feminine. Maybe there is a discord possibly in your relationship that might have you feeling a little less about yourself. Well, this card calls your attention to who you truly are. You are part of the universe. You are equal. But don't forget to keep a balance of your own emotions, because when you don't take the time to sit and still yourself and meditate, and just slow yourself down, that's when your relationships start to go downhill, when you start forgetting about yourself. When we think too much about other people, maybe you're thinking too much about this other person and not enough about yourself. I feel like maybe you do too much for them and not enough for you. This actual card states the same thing. It's a confirmation of the fact that you're not spending enough time with yourself. You do have powerful energies that are all around you. Right now is a good time for you to draw those energies in and use them for to your advantage, to harmonize your inner spiritual being. Maybe you haven't had enough time to meditate. You also should probably set proper boundaries with you and others around you. I think that you are a very strong empath and you haven't quite learned how to balance out those gifts that you have yet. This card is a card of empowerment. You haven't allowed yourself to feel successful on your own. Maybe I feel like you've relied on this relationship too much for your own self assurance. Now is the time not to do that. So I feel like you have been contemplating whether or not to leave this person. I feel like that is not the proper idea. I don't think that that's going to fix anything. I think that this is a good time to communicate your boundaries with the other person. And that's all about perception too. Your view of this can change if you just draw on that and speak your truth to this person. That's the only way that you're gonna ever survive through this. I feel like maybe you've neglected your own healing process also, and haven't moved past maybe some of the hurts that the other person has done to you. Now is the time to heal from that and move on. This might be a very turbulent week if you're because you're out of balance emotionally and mentally. So it might be really rough for you to just go through the week, but I feel like if you take the time to do some self-care and some meditation and some quiet time for yourself, that will help you 100 times more. So that's all I have for you, group 1. I am sorry if this isn't like a professional reading like most of the YouTubers that you see on Facebook, or I mean not on Facebook but YouTube. Oh my gosh. But I will get better in time. This is my first my first actual video that I'm not like messing up on or angry about because I got frustrated along the way, or I stuttered, or I'm not communicating right. You know, we're all nervous when we first start. So I just gotta remember that this is just the beginning, you know, and it's an adventure. So Amethyst is the next group. I will move on to the next group. Okay, so Amethyst, I feel like you're a very spiritual human being. You have a lot of occult knowledge. I feel like there might be some confusion about your path. I feel like you need to pay attention to your dreams. You have a snake in the grass. That's what I see here with this camouflage. There is somebody out there that is going to that's draining your energy right now. You need to pay attention to your dreams. And remember that the only way that you can advance your gifts is to be spiritually impeccable. Integrity and morals are everything. If you are living righteously and good by the word, and I don't mean like biblically, I mean like if you're keeping your word and being kind to others, kindness will happen to you. Remember that. I feel like this person has psychic abilities just like you, and they are a spiritual vampire. I would pay attention to other people around you that have the same knowledge as you and that may be upset with you right now. This week might be very hard for you because we have a retrograde going on right now. Also, this moon was set in Leo, which, depending on where it is in your house, has a very big influence as well. This next full moon, I think is in Cancer. I'm not sure. I might be very wrong. If I am, please correct me down below. But I think that this new moon was in Leo, or is it the full moon? Just let me know. Anyways, you need to follow your intuition. That's where the spiritual impeccability comes from. And the black cat. You already know who is the snake in your grass. You just have to it's your choice to figure out what you have to do about it. It's going to be very hard for you because the energetic magnetism right now is extremely intense. So like group 1, grounding yourself and meditating is very important. I feel like that is very important for myself as well when I do things like this. I'm still learning this deck, so if I seem like uncomfortable or nervous or unable to give a fluid message where I don't feel scared or judged, I'll do better, I promise. I'm just, it's my first video, so we'll see how that goes. But so group 2, you need to be careful. You need to protect yourself mentally right now. So now group 3, we're going to read yours. So the first card I see is Raven, the Keeper of Secrets. This is an occult card too. So this group also has very strong occult ties. I think that right now you are dreaming dreams that you're not paying attention to at all. You have energies that are being activated right now that you need to pay attention to. Your chakras are opening. Your energy is starting to flow freely through you right now. That's where the growth comes in too, because this is a time of pure energetic growth, and a time to learn how to harness those energies and use them to heal the world, because that's what your job is. You are here to heal. Now, also, I've pulled the embodiment card, the goddess card. So I feel like this is a very, these people have a very strong attachment to the goddess. You maybe haven't realize that you have gifts, but you really need to pay attention to things. She is letting you know that she's there. There are signs that you're not watching out, that you're not watching. I feel like maybe there's certain things that you might find on a daily, like a penny or a feather, maybe a marble, or something is missing from you, of yours, and moved around. That is your spirit guides or your goddess letting you know that they're there for you. You have these gifts that are at your disposal right now, and maybe you just haven't been true to who you truly are. Now is the time to get to know you. That's where this growth card comes from, or this growth card. It's time for you to start growing in this part of your life. Maybe you've had an idea that this is what you were supposed to be doing in your life, but other people thought and told you that you were wrong for it. This is a time to stand up and use that throat chakra and that heart chakra and speak for what you believe is really true. Overall, I feel like these were very good messages for each one of you. I feel like there's a lot of energetic magnetism and flow going on in this time right now that a lot of us are not paying attention to. We're just not, right now this retrograde kind of has us out of whack, haha, out of whack. And it's time to stand still and just ground ourselves and breathe that natural air and soak up that beautiful, loving moonlight that we so cherish. You know, a lot of each card had to do with something that had to do with balance and spirituality. I saw a reoccurring theme tonight. A lot of everybody is completely out of spiritual whack, I feel. If this resonated with you, you know, please let me know down below, and let me know how I'm doing, because like I said, this is not my 15th or 20th video. I've barely made maybe 3. So I'm just hoping that this was a good one, and that you guys join my group and encourage me and support me in everything that I do on this channel, because it means a lot to me. And I've been very, 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 very skeptical and worried about doing this, but I feel like now is a good time in my life to start speaking out about my beliefs. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.